All right. Today I want to talk about how to know when it's time to record something. Oh, what a good topic. So if you are a small business owner, I like to call them soulpreneurs, an entrepreneur here led by soul. If you are a mama in business, a woman on a mission, I've got some questions for you. So what I love to ask my clients over and over again. I do this on private sessions, I do this in group coaching. I love to ask, what are you constantly repeating to your clients and to your communities and in your services over and over? I don't care if you are a service provider, if you've got a product, if you have a situation where you're working with individuals or groups of people, if it's a brick and mortar or a digital business, it doesn't matter. If you are a woman in business right now, I bet you are repeating yourself over and over again. That takes energy. That takes time. It takes your source, your gorgeous source energy, and it pulls from it. And even if you're like a generator machine like me that can just like go, 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 it's one of my, I'm like, I have that. I understand that. Don't compare yourself to me. If you don't have that, we're all beautifully designed individually. But I have that and I like to show up and this gives me source energy. But even so, I'm going to be making a recording about all this because you will not find me repeating this message over and over again. I'm going to say, I've got a workshop on that. I've got a recording on that. I've got an offer on that. You bet your bottom dollar by the time what I'm doing next week, and you get free, I'm letting there be free Zoom registration links sent to you if that's what you want. I'm going live next Thursday for my biz portal, for the Soul Purpose Collective, and I'm doing that workshop for them. But I think a lot of people need this. And I've opened up a can of worms by bringing this to you. So I will have a workshop series on it. And I've talked about this, God, probably like 50 of the last 300 videos I've made in the last 4 years. But it deserves its own arena because there's a lot of blocks here for women and for people in business. So, how to know when it's time to record? One, what are you repeating over and over again? We're going to go there in the workshop. And if you're like, oh, this is me, come on, let me know. DM me so I can send you that Zoom registration link. Because the first part of this is going to be the creation part, right? It's going to be like, well, what do I record? Where do I start? How do I know what to do this on, right? What should my focus be? How best to record it? And I don't mean just on camera. I'm going to teach you other ways and figure out other situations for you to be able to record. For example, do you even have, like some of my service providers, they have specific things they need to let people know about every time they're about to have a session with them. And you're going and you're copying and pasting this from your notes and you're emailing it to people. Like, we need to get clear on that. That takes energy. How can we support you on that? Right? So this goes from everything from recording to then automating, right? There's a lot here, and people have a lot of questions about that. I love helping people with this. So that's what we're going to be doing next week. This workshop for next Thursday will be called Record It Like It's Hot, because I cannot get Drop It Like It's Hot stuck out of my head every time I think about this workshop. And that's a whole vibe in itself and a whole other discussion. I like helping people with naming their programs, and I have been known to say, if a song comes to you over this and you want to have a play on words with that song, you do it. It's okay to have fun in your business, people. So the title of your thing can be as crazy and wild and fun and attention getting as possible. And it's your subtitle that helps people with it. So next week, the Record It Like It's Hot is how to create, what is it? Hold on. It's too good for me to try to butcher right now. Let me just say it. Where's my little, how to create, capture, and automate your way to freedom. Honestly, this will not be a one and done workshop because I could do like 10 workshops on automation for those of you that come into my world. And when I hear from people that tell me that they love how all my stuff is like organized and automated and professional and really good looking, I do that one because I don't have the time to be doing that for the people that are coming into my spaces and places, right? And two, it's like, people need to be held when they are on a customer journey with you and they have given you money and they have given you energy for them to make sure they're getting confirmation emails right away, right? And they're getting logins right away. And that stuff is being taken care of, really supports your customers and they feel really taken care of. If you don't have these things, let me help you, right? So from recording to automating, to organizing all of it. Like next week, we'll have a whole tech Q&A talk about it. People are like, where do I put this stuff? Where do I host it? I don't know what to do. I got you. That stuff is fun to me. A lot of people hate this stuff, right? And that's where I'm like, I have fun doing this. That's why you come to me for it. You'll have a good time talking to me and my community about where to host things and how to get those automations going and how this can be creative and how this can be fun. All right, so we are going to cover the tech stuff. We are going to cover what to. There'll be some great questions, some great guidance and inspiration on what to capture. What and in what manner? Because what I love to help women do is create a web of your offers and a web of your brilliance and have it all weave together and work together. And if you're feeling run down and exhausted and not inspired to get up on a regular basis and share your work, come to this workshop. Because I'm willing to bet if you can like unclog the pipeline and get a bunch of that stuff out of you that you don't want to continuously repeat over and over again, that you don't want to have to like copy and paste and do this and right, those are all energetic blocks to your business. We got to get clear on that, my friend. So quick examples of this are like, if you are like, I have a therapist client who repeats the same things over and over again because she has therapy clients all the time. And I said to her, go ahead, get me a list. And she started rifling off like 20 things that she's repeating over and over again. I'm like, oh my God, let's make some PDFs on this. Let's make some videos. Let's make some meditation. Like, let's go. So that she can say, here, I've got something for you. Do this before you get on next week's call with me. Do this when you're having a hard time, right? Like, here, watch this, read this, look here. This is actually a very deeply powerful feminine way to do business. And I think I said this in last week's video. It's like there's so much of this energy of like, go, 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 make, create, create, create. But I think we can absolutely be capturing that, repackaging it, adding it to offer, upsells, downsells, cross sells. Like, yo, that will be part 3. How to add this to your offers, how to price the stuff, how to create it, what needs to be free, what's a freemium, what's a lead magnet, what does all that mean? I will tell you. All right, I gotta go. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Reach out to me. I'd love to see you guys on that call next week. If you're on Instagram, just DM me, or on social media, DM me. If you're listening to this on the podcast, you can hit me up in the show notes. You can actually text me through my podcast. So I love talking to you guys. I will see you next time. Let me stop recording over here. Peace out.